So first up this week, Jidenna with 85 to Africa. And of course the Afrobeat thing is popular now, but my man has been on, if you haven't listened to some of his older work, he's always kind of tied that into his stuff. Almost every song on here kind of ties it in, but I love the way he mixes it with his street stuff and kind of really brings you a full service album. You got a lot for the ladies there, a lot about relationships, a lot about his open heart as a celebrity and things like that. He's got upbeat, he's got downbeat, very danceable, I will say that. You want to cut this on when you have time to move. It's good for the car, it's good for the club, definitely one of those albums. But I really love this one, Jidenna, with an incredible outing, 85 to Africa. Next up, a veteran of the show out of Brooklyn, New York, Mr. St. John, with the album Ghetto Lenny's Love Songs. And I love that title, first of all. The album art is incredible, this kind of anime, Knight Rider sort of character. He's had some placements with some of his songs from this album. He had some placements on HBO and in commercials, things like that. But it's sort of R&B, trapping beat, really big beats, hard beats, but then he kind of gets into this emotional sing-songy mode. A lot of love, heartbreak. He takes a lot of accountability for girls' hearts that he's broken. Kind of a tongue twister, but definitely want to check out, if you haven't heard of him, St. John with the album Ghetto Lenny's Love Songs. Next up, we got Earthgang with Mirrorland. Now, they were recently compared to like an Outkast, and I would say, alright, but on the album Mirrorland, they really got a lot of duality. That's the whole kind of theme. A lot of the songs have these second parts, transitions, where they completely reposition the content of the song. As far as the content of the songs, you have a lot of things about relations as a star, a lot of jazz, swingy, voice pitch changing, kind of symbolic of emotion and the emotional roller coaster. There's some songs where it's just general lyric flexery. Niggas is just rapping bar for bar with one another just to flex. There was a T-Pain sighting. That was fun on the song Tequila. But definitely a trippy pair. Energetic. I think that's what people were talking about when they compared them to Outkast, is really that kind of energetic delivery. If you haven't heard of Earthgang by now, you are sleeping. You are absolutely sleeping. Check it out, Mirrorland by Earthgang. Next up, out of South Carolina, Childish Major with the album Dirt Road Diamond, and that's kind of what the title and the content all kind of leans towards, is from small acorns do great oaks grow. From small town in South Carolina to now an artist on our radar. So on this album, he has this low, slow feel. You can tell he was kind of, I won't say a dark place, but a very thoughtful place, introspective place. So he gets extremely open, a lot of trunk rattling beats, a lot of jazz samples, a lot of speaking, some messages for family members, stuff like that, where he kind of just explains what he's going through. So it is an emotional journey. Man, he gives you some knockers. He gives you some knockers on there too. So definitely check it out if you haven't heard of him. Childish Major, not Gambino, Childish Major with Dirt Road Diamond. Next up, a veteran of the show, IDK, formerly IDK, with Is He Real? And on Is He Real, he really brings not so much the DMV sound that he has included formerly. It's really varied. It's almost all over the place. I won't say all over the place because it's very focused. He talks about religion, sex, culture, always talking about the culture, of course, always represented, putting on for us. But on this one, it definitely grew into a more universal sort of message. There are some times where it's gruesomely sexual and vivid. Definitely not for the young ears, really at any point. But Jid and Pusha T on the song Porno go bar for bar. Stupid. So definitely check him out, man. The boy can flow. Like I said, he's been on this show 2 times before since his name was IDK. So definitely check it out. IDK with Is He Real?